So welcome to the Miracles and Science Center for Continuous Personal and Professional Development. Today, the 15th of July. Yet again, I come with another day life lesson for today. So this day life lesson draws from Socrates' statement that he made that the unexamined life is not worth living. So it tells us that we should examine our lives. So what does examining our lives mean? We examine our lives to be able to understand where we are. We examine our lives to be able to understand what we are achieving. We examine our lives to be able to understand why we are pursuing what we are pursuing. We examine our lives to understand what is our purpose. So the examination of our lives, it means that it is part and parcel of our living. When you live a life that is not examined, as Socrates said, it is not worth, because you will not be able to appreciate your essence of existing. You will not be able to know what you have achieved and what you have not achieved. You will not be able to know where you are and where you are going. So by living an unexamined life, we are not be able to live really fulfilling life. So what are those things that you should examine in your life? When you're examining your life, you should be able to focus on the following things.
At the Miracles and Science Transformative Center, we transform your life for the better. Sail above life's problems in health, in relationships, in finances, in education, and in general well-being. Join any of our life transformative programs by visiting www.transformativecenter.com.
Number one, examine your health status. The body that you have is the vehicle that carries you through life. It is important for you to know the mechanical, using that word, condition of your vehicle. In this case, the biological condition of your vehicle. So it is important, recommended from the medical practitioners, for you to always examine the status of your health, the status of your physical body. So it is important to examine where it is where you are. And actually, researchers have shown recently that aging as a process is the result of certain components that we find within the cells called telomeres. So the telomeres shorten as one ages. So it is important scientifically, medically, to determine how long your telomeres are, even to be able to know how long you have to live. But of course, there are other obvious measures you can do in terms of blood group tests, in terms of diabetes, sugar levels, and many other cholesterol levels. So that is one part of examining your life. The second part is for you to be able to examine the relationship. The relationships you have initiated, what objectives are they fulfilling? If, for example, where you are now, your wife or your husband came requesting you for a hand in marriage, now would you accept or would you refuse based on what you already know? That is part of examining yourself, examining relationships. Your friends, the friends you have, if there was a chance for you to reboot and start afresh, would you be able to invite them again in your life as friends? So it is important to examine relationships, plus many other components of relationships. Number three, it is important for you to examine your finances, because finances are a part and parcel of life. So in which status are you now? How are you standing financially? If you had the chance to start back, would you be able to do the things you have done in terms of business, in terms of job? Would you be able to develop better habits financially? So by re-examining your finances helps you to move towards financial freedom. And financial freedom is nothing other than having the capacity to meet your needs from passive income. When you have that capacity, it means you have attained your financial freedom. Evaluate. And lastly, you should be able to examine the opinions, the beliefs that you hold. The beliefs help you to be who you are. The knowledge you have helps you to deal with the different aspects of life as you encounter them. So the most important aspect of examining your beliefs, examining in your knowledge, is for you to be able to address, refresh the ones which have not been good, the ones which have not been helpful, you put them aside. Which are those beliefs that you really consider very strong, that you can stand for and even you can fall for? Do you have such beliefs? Do you have such opinions? So this requires for examining. You can see that actually living an unexamined life is like moving in the dark. Living an unexamined life is like actually a frustrated man trying to rape a woman. Living an unexamined life is like actually winking at a girl in the dark. Therefore, it is important for you to live an examined life. This has been a daily lesson for today.